We can launch that on a Proton. Or we can launch it on the Zenit rocket, actually. Now, the Zenit is a little bit more expensive. But its maximum payload reliability, not payload reliability, launch reliability is higher. And it has capacity for more upgrade points. So it will be more reliable. And for an extra 100k, I think it's worth doing that. So that's what we're going to do. Babushka. It's automatically called Babushka. Great. Right, let's give it an upgrade. We can go up to 5 upgrade points now. Which is pretty great. Neutral event chance is converted into positive event chance during launch. Now that is actually pretty cool, but that increases the cost of the rocket by quite a bit. So, I was saying that. I think the cost of the upgrade is reduced by a fair bit. Still, they halve the chance of a negative event during launch. 150k. Halve the chance of a critical event during the launch. This is the one you want to go for, right? It's not actually that much to use the advanced guidance system. I think that'd be quite nice, actually. Let's go for that. Let's test it out. Contractor. Yeah, let's take a little bit longer. And increase the reliability just a little bit. And let's name this thing. This is, gosh, this is our 5th mission to Mars, but it is a rover. We've named all our previous missions to Mars Rashski. Rashka Cod? Rashka Cod. Yeah. Perfect. Build it. I'm just waiting on Yenisei 1. Got a budget review. Very nice. We're about to hit 2,000 very soon. We're just waiting on this research to be finished. Pillars of Creation image hailed. That is a beautiful image that Hubble took. But apparently we took it in this timeline. One of the most spectacular works of art in human history. Features a region of the star formation in the Eagle Nebula. Chamomile, man. Ah, I love chamomile. I would even call it an unhealthy addiction, apart from the fact that there's nothing really unhealthy about it. No caffeine, it's naturally relaxing. Honestly, not caffeine. Chamomile. Life-changing. Honestly, if you often have trouble sleeping, have a chamomile before bed, or warm milk, or any kind of warm, uncaffeinated drink. It will change your life. There we go. Finally. Okay, let's design this sample retrieval mission. So, this is going to be a little bit janky. Yenisei 1. Just looking at the different fairing designs on these. These are all pretty much identical looking. But okay. Not a great reliability, but sure. And the only booster we have that can do it would be the Yenisei 1 booster, or the Yenisei Dawn, or the N1, which to be fair doesn't look as janky as I thought it would. And that's actually a pretty decent reliability. It's a bit janky. Doesn't leave much room for upgrade points. Do we get any upgrade points? We get 1 from this. Okay. We don't get any from the N1, I don't think. No. But we can increase the reliability a little bit. So let's do that. That's pretty good launch reliability. I'd rather increase the payload reliability as much as we can, since we didn't get the extra power variant of the rover. So if we take a little longer as well, that's pretty good launch reliability. Okay. This isn't the rover, is it? It's the payload. It's the sample return. Yeah, it's a really, really long mission with like 5 phases, I think. So, yeah, high payload reliability would be nice. What are we going to name it, though? This is another Rash mission. But this one's... it's a Rash that's coming back, I was about to say, before I realised how dumb that sounds. Yeah, I mean, it's a rash that keeps... What's a rash that just, like, keeps on returning? Maybe I just... just call it herpes. Yeah, I'm the very mature content creator. Beautiful. I just named a Mars mission herpes. Great. I pressed build before I could change my mind about that. Christ, what am I doing? Okay, when does our next mission actually finish? That's the question. These are still being built. That's 4 years. That's 9 months. Not too far away. That's 5 months, actually. Until that, that's just the Neptune flyby. The Saturn orbiter, though, 9 months. So I feel like we should get this researching so we can make sure that Rosetta starts getting worked on as soon as possible. Not that it's even a requirement mission, but as I said, I want to do all of the milestones, really, if we can. So yeah, we'll make sure Rosetta starts getting built. And then we'll go for that Wyvern reusable rocket. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Right, let's just twiddle our thumbs for a bit. Rashka God. Oh my god. I don't know why you guys watch my YouTube videos. 5% payload reliability. Oh, wonderful. I love it when we don't get a negative debuff on these things. Okay, this is the rover. Science increase or payload increase. Oh, we could get all the way up to 95%. How many phases is this? It's only 3 phases, but it is formidable. I think just go for really high reliability and make sure that we get that bonus reward. Because if we get 50% bonus reward, that's better than doing the science training, right? So let's do that. Oh. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, we're not launching that in 19 months. Well, not ideal, but screw it. We'll launch it in November. Cool. Launch it next month. And Grand Tour is ready for its next phase, which is wonderful. Alright. Let's launch this thing. Start scouting out possible locations for our Mars mission. Which is very exciting. Rashkakod. First launch of the Zenit launch vehicle. Which is exciting. Look at that! We converted it all into positives. So as long as it doesn't explode, something great is going to happen. Watch this is the one time that we do get a critical event. I'll be feeling very silly. And we're fine. It'd be great if we could get through this entire playthrough without blowing up a single, like, space shuttle. Oh, no. No. Oh, look at this giant green bar. We got a negative event. God damn it. That is a pain. Still. Zenit's leveled up now. And so is the Wyvern. Ah. God damn it. Still. A few more launches of that and it should be more reliable than the Proton. Look at that though. That's a cool looking spacecraft. This is something I'd build in KSP. You know, you've got the blatant heat shield and everything, and then it's going to launch back up and return the sample to Earth. Wait, no, is this the rover? No, this is the rover, isn't it? The sample return is on an N1. I'm getting confused between the two of them. We've got 2 Mars missions happening at pretty much the same time. Okay, so we need to do 3 of these. So we're going to need 6 extra data. Well, we don't need any data. And 3 comms, and we don't need any comms. Okay, great. So that's all the comms we're going to need. Actually, we're going to need 6 data, so let's do that. Yeah, I guess just keep converting this into navigation. We don't actually have many turns. 2 turns remaining. Okay. Let's play it a little safe. That's fine as a first turn, though. Oh, this produces some extra nav as well. So that's fine. I'm really irritated that, that we had the negative launch effect. Oh crap, this is the last turn. Oh, I thought it was 2 turns after that turn. Okay, it's fine. I think we can still do this. Yes! 11, 12. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're fine. But, yeah, I panicked for a second there. Okay. And we're all good. Cool. We're on our way. Driving at 90 down these country lanes. Singing to Tiny Dancer. Okay, let's not start singing Ed Sheeran. Go to missions. The Grand Tour. We're almost at Pluto. Only 2 more years and the Grand Tour will be done. Thank gosh. 10 years, 7 months till the Pluto flyby gets there, though. Still. Yeah, we're fine. I'll be glad to have all of these deep space missions done, though. We can get back to doing some request missions and just earning ourselves even more science and funding. Right, let's continue this. I'm excited to visit Pluto, because we haven't been to Pluto yet. We've been to every other planet. Well, every other planet. Pluto isn't a planet. I know someone's going to correct me, like, actually, Beardy. I do know. I think I was, like, 7 or 8 when they changed it. No, I was 6. I was 6 when they changed it. So, like, I had, like, an early solar system model that that had Pluto in it. And then I was only learning about it for the first time when they were like, actually, Pluto is now no longer a planet. To be fair, we never had any right to call it a planet. Because if you call Pluto a planet, you have to call Ceres a planet as well. And Vesta, I think? I'm not sure if Vesta's big enough. But yeah, there are quite a few dwarf planets. So everyone I know who's like, oh, it was a planet, you know, it's always a planet in my books. It's like, well, okay, then you need to learn like 2 or 3 more. If you're absolutely determined. Anyway, enough ranting about people who, for some reason, just because they learned it when they were young, they somehow think that it's that it's correct. Damn, we need some serious resources here. Best way of generating data is really just to spend power on it. Like, we need a lot of it. We need the same amount of nav, so there's not really a huge amount of point in producing nav just to spend it on a bit of extra data, right? But we do need to deal with some heat, so let's do that, just to heat ourselves up a little bit. This is the only one that produces heat, so we do need to do this. Come on, at least once per turn. That is fine as first turns go. Yeah, having the tanked payload reliability for this entire mission has really hurt. Imagine if we could have done this entire Grand Tour and got 50% bonus rewards for each of them. That would have been great. We just got screwed over by a random debuff on like the one mission we couldn't afford it. Honestly, like it might have been worth scrapping the rocket and rebuilding it just to get rid of that damn debuff. Ah well. Has to be below 4. But it's -2. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to do any heat this turn. No problema. Actually, we do, because I'm going to do that. Okay, then we just need to not heat up, charge up a bunch. Yeah, okay, we're fine. 5 turns remaining. Okay. This is the fastest way of generating comms, so let's just get to the basic objective. It doesn't use any power to do that either. So, yep, and then we'll just do this. And that. Does it like this when you do it like that? Okay. Cool. We can only resist one of these though, so I have to deal with a few of them. It's pretty easy to generate comms, so I don't mind we're failing a few of those tasks. Okay. You know, I think we might well do this. I think nav is going to be the kicker. Because I'm pretty sure everything that produces nav needs power. Apart from this, that needs excess heat. Which you can only produce by spending power. So, not ideal. Okay. First things first. This is a really good ratio. So we're going to do that. And then spend some of the excess comms doing that. Then we're fine. Heat-wise, we just need to produce a bunch of this goodness. I think charge up twice, and then we'll do that next turn. Yeah, I think we'll be fine with that. I guess we'll find out. Oh, come on. Not doing great with these rolls. I think a lot of these missions are relatively easy, to be honest, if you've got the decent payload reliability. But although I think we've got the extra power version of this, just the it took such a massive hit to the payload reliability, it doesn't even cancel it out, to be honest. Okay, so we have to do that. But now let's do this a few times. And then we have one turn to get the remaining nav and a little bit of data. As long as too many things don't go wrong. Let's resist that. Ooh, bit of extra nav. Perfect. And that one failed. Oh, okay. Well, it cancels out the previous one. That's fine. Okay. Final turn. Don't have to worry about heat. We just need to worry about getting 2 more data and 13 more nav. So, how are we going to do that? That is the question, because we barely have any power. We could do this once, and then do... No, that's not going to work. That works to get us up to the amount of data we need, and then we need a lot more nav. Are we going to have enough here? No, I'm not sure we can do this. Too many failures. Ah, well, yeah, I don't see a way we can do this. Just we need too much power to be able to do it. Still, we've comfortably achieved the objective. As long as we don't fail this mission, as I said, I'm happy. Accept it. Okay. We're off to Pluto! As long as we don't fail that, we've completed the Grand Tour. And just having completed it, to be honest, will give us a lot of science. And a lot of support. So, you know, not the end of the world that we're not getting the bonus rewards. Just thinking about what would have been if we did, though. What a shame. Still. All we're doing is, yeah, twiddling our thumbs now. The grandest tour. Okay. So an immediate 2,000 support, or do we delay it one more time and risk messing up Pluto? I think if we delay it till the final stop, we'll get a huge increase in support. So we'll delay it until... Oh, Mikael Mikhailovich, no! He was the first person on the surface of the moon. Everyone's retiring now. Still to be expected. But yeah, let's delay it until the final stop and then get a huge support increase. That should hopefully push us into the 19th tier. Right, 1999! I'm interested to see when the US starts building their modular space station, or at least when they've built it. Will it pop up in low Earth orbit? That'd be pretty cool if it did. Kind of interested to see Space Station Freedom here, because obviously we chose not to do the International Space Station. Because we don't like foreigners. Boo! We want the space station all to ourselves. Okay, let's finish off the Saturn orbiter. Free up this slot for a request mission or something. Or Rosetta. We've researched Rosetta, haven't we? So we can do that. Here we are. Right, let's not screw it up. Look at that, though. That's a beautiful view. Beautiful view of Saturn. Okay, so we're dealing with, yeah, not as much radiation as Jupiter. And not as much heat to worry about as Jupiter. Okay, so we're all right. -2 at the start of the next turn. It has to be just above 0, full stop. So that's fine. So as long as we produce at least 1 each turn, that's fine. And that's a really good ratio of power to data. So we're good. I want to do this one, actually, to get rid of the radiation, if we can. We need a bit of nav to do that, though. So we'll do that next turn, perhaps. Yeah, that gives us enough nav to do that twice next turn. And that'll be all the comms we'll need. Then we can spend a bunch of comms on these ones. Okay, perfect. Okay. And things are going wrong immediately. Let's resist it. So I mean about the payload reliability, though. This is so much easier. The extra 25% really makes a difference. So I can't let the radiation get out of hand. Right, boom. Radiation dealt with, and we're almost at our objective. So, bish bash bosh. I'm barely having to even cut down these. Except that actually. All these mission segments, I used to cut them down quite a bit because I'd spend ages thinking about them, but I think I've been playing the game enough now. Oh, maybe I should have resisted that comms thing. Oh, I'm going to do a bit of extra comms now. Oh, well. But, yeah, I'm able to just whiz through them, hopefully fast enough that it still makes entertaining watching.
A massive thank you to my patrons and donators for their generous support, and an extra special thank you to the Amazing Steak, Olaf Hammerhand, Madzor, Peter Lushtinets, Delta V, Axel Jensen, Dennis Klomp, Lady Lagsalot, Simone67, Scott Milligan, Harambe, Nicholas Popkus, Wather, Jagnath, Weir, Dreister, Jesse Smith, Lightning Gamer, Elmac, and Nobody Special.